Two old people on a couch here. I'd like to welcome you and thank you for viewing the video. It is midweek Wednesday, and so we are glad that you joined us, and we are ready to get started.
And we'll know, the real old subscribers will know that I have on the fishy shirt.
Yep.
And what does that mean? I've got on my favorite shirt. Love my fishy shirt. I've had this shirt for years. I'll cry the day that it wears out. But yeah. I love my shirt. And you look like a 4th of July explosion.
Ooh.
I know. So,
okay,
what do we got going on today?
We got mail going on first. So, we got mail from, it is from Shelly and Scott of Whiskey and Sunshine Off Grid. And we'll put their link in below. And so check out their channel. They're great. I love them.
I'm just gonna rip it open.
He's gonna open it up. See what's in it.
Yep. See, they had a contest. See, you get on. You watch regular TV.
You don't
win anything.
No.
And we get T-shirts. We get everything, and it's fun. It's way better than TV. But what I got here, everybody, is a fire starter. And
a fire starter is a really good thing for your preps.
Yeah.
So it's a really good thing to have in your preps and your bug out bag. That is an excellent thing to have in them.
First subscribers would know that you were first a prepper.
Yes.
So if you go way back to her first videos, it's a prepper channel. I don't know.
Okay.
All right.
So, and we got a sticker from Whiskey and Sunshine Off Grid. So that is so cool.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to figure out. That's my first sticker I've gotten from anybody. So I'm going to have to figure out where I can put them. I like how Shannon does hers on a board. She has a board with all of them on it. But
and again, with the YouTube family thing going on, if these people lived closer to us, we'd be over all the time.
Yes.
And they're really good people.
And
Whiskey and Sunshine.
Shelly and Scott, they sent a thank you note. It said, "Hey, Mark and Debbie, thank you for joining our live. It was fun. Congrats on winning, Mark. Cheers from Scott and Shelly."
You know what I always do on the lives is I try to subliminally win.
I know.
I'll just say, "Mark, you're the winner." I'll write that so whenever it scrolls up and they go, "Mark, you're the winner," I'll be like,
"Yay! I'm the winner."
It hasn't worked yet. I officially won that.
Yes.
Okay. So what else?
That's great. Thank you so much for that.
You want furry friends?
I want furry friends.
Right. Furry friends, let's all get to those furry friends.
Oh my goodness,
right,
what happened to Nosy Rosie?
Nosy Rosie, and we have seen her on Furry Friends before, and this is her 4th bath this week because she keeps getting perfumed with roadkill armadillos.
Uh-oh.
So,
she likes to roll in them?
I guess. I don't know. Yeah,
dogs roll in the weirdest thing.
Yeah, our Dalmatian used to like to roll in the horse manure.
No, not cow manure.
I thought it was always the horse down the street.
No. It was, well, there
back
too.
In Washington.
Yeah, back in Washington. Yeah, that horse. Yeah. And then here, we'll take
the cow manure.
And it's always the freshest cow manure too.
Yeah.
you're the most disgusting Dalmatian on the planet. So
Nosy Rosie is living up to her name. She's being nosy.
That looks crazy though. I mean, I've seen her without the soap and being wet.
Yeah.
She's one of those Labradoodle kind of curly
hair.
So she looks pretty wild.
Yeah. And it was sent in by Dee, and she has a channel, and her channel
She's super nice.
Yes.
Too. Again,
Homestead Rewind.
if we lived closer, we'd be having her over for dinner, or she would. Well, probably the opposite. You don't cook.
I don't cook,
so we'd be going over to Dee's for dinner.
Or taking them out to eat. So anyway, we'll have her link in the comments below.
In the description down
below. So let's get out to the news.
All right.
Okay, and this was also sent in by Dee from Homestead Rewind.
Okay.
And her daughter sent her this picture of the last SpaceX launch that they had, and and she lives down in Florida, and this was after the launch or whatever, and I don't know if that's the rockets or whatever. It almost looks like there's a UFO in the sky.
It looks like it's just like it was
firing,
over this way, then over that, and then it took off to the one direction.
Yeah. So,
but it's kind of cool. I mean, it's pretty wild that they can land those things back down and reuse them. It's all good.
It is.
All right, what else you got?
Okay. Then we have Republicans accusing Joe Biden of economic sabotage over plans for massive tax raid on the wealthy Americans. And we've been talking about this, so we all know that this is what he's trying to do. He wants the wealthiest Americans to pay for all these benefit packages for the middle class and the lower brackets of taxpayers. So anyway, that's just some news that came out. And then we have this little article that says that the earth is wobbling and it's probably our fault. But, and I'm going to comment on this because they're going to say it's because of the CC.
How's it wobbling because of the CC?
Yeah. But it's wobbling because we're getting ready to have a pole shift. The earth is in the midst of a pole shift.
It's already shifted. Yes. The North Pole, well, the magnetic north has really moved a lot here lately. And
I think I have
you called it the CC.
Yeah.
And is that like CC's Pizza? Or do you mean to say CV?
No.
Oh, the other C.
The other C.
Okay.
I can't
Which
say
is climate
it on here.
Something.
Yes. So anyway, the other C. So
that's not what's it happens every 40.
I think I have one more slide, and it's going to tell us that it happened 45,000 years ago.
Yeah, it's like every 42,000 years roughly.
There's another slide about that, but that's what is, to me, my opinion is that it's being caused by the pole shift. Okay,
yeah, it's just the pole shift, like it always does.
And then the next Starship test flight is coming very soon. It may be tonight.
Oh, really?
Or later this week. So they're very close to another one.
This one's gonna.
Yeah.
Remember the last time I said that?
Yeah, it's
after the first two that didn't work, I was like, third one's for sure. And it was the worst one of them all. So I'm going to go out on a limb again. Boy, this one's going to land. It's going to be perfect.
It's going to be perfect. Yeah. So anyway, good.
All right.
Okay, so they are talking about a fourth stimulus now on the table, which means they're just spending all of our money. But this
not our money. I mean, it's tax money.
Yes.
It's not our money. It's the kid.
It's our kids
and
grandkids' money.
And everything.
We're
spending. Old. We're just going to...
Yeah.
Again, anyway. I say it all the time. I'm so glad that we had a rip-roaring good, fun time.
Yeah.
Because, they've spent everything... Or they've sold us out, and it's not going to be too much.
Or they're moving us toward universal income, and this is they're baby stepping us toward where we will be getting a paycheck from the government all the time,
right?
And that's how we'll live because the whole society will be ran by robots.
I'm fine. Give me a stimulus check, and I'll sit on my porch.
Yeah, and watch the world go by.
And watch the world go by. I've done it all. I've seen it all.
Yeah.
I mean, I could go on for going on vacation or something like that, but it's not necessary anymore. I'm fine just to stay here with you.
Yeah. So anyway, and this is the 4 ways that we might get it, and I know it's small. So one is reoccurring stimulus payments. Some of the Democrats want to do reoccurring stimulus checks until the pandemic is over.
Okay. Which,
who knows when that will be. So that's just edging us into universal income there.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I can retire.
Yeah. Some people are still on the minimum wage. They want to raise the minimum wage to $15 an hour or to $11 an hour, which a lot of places are already raising to $15 an hour, but you know my opinion on that.
It's just going to get replaced by robots.
Yep. Yep.
Or, they'll cut back and figure out ways to do it. Or a lot of companies that are in the middle of making... Like, there's some people that want to start a new company.
They won't start it.
And they can't because now it costs too much. And that's why I ran my own business up until I had to get an employee back in the day. Yes. And I could have, but then I would have lost money for a little while until, whenever I was making this much money. But when I had an employee, I would have,
Yes.
And then once we were doing double the work, then it would go up again. So I just decided to go work for somebody else.
So, and the other thing is that once they raise the minimum wage, then prices of everything will go up to accommodate that, and so that the companies stay the same amount of profit. So inflation will be really high.
All right.
Okay. And then a third way is with this to make the child care tax credit permanent, which people that have kids, between July and December are going to get a payment every month for however many kids they have of like, I don't know, $300 a month, I think. But I'm not sure about the amount. So, but they're going to get checks every month, and they want to make that permanent so that they would always get checks for having kids.
All right.
But,
All right. All right.
And then the fourth way that they might do it is renew federal unemployment payments beyond September.
And I see every major company just bailing out of America. Just like going to all the other countries.
Just getting smaller, pulling back, and not expanding whenever all that happens. So, whoops. That's not the one I wanted. Okay, I was trying to be really good. Okay, so NASA and SpaceX still pushing for a moon landing in 2024. And I'm not sure why that's so hard because we've already been to the moon, right?
Yeah, it's been done.
I know. So I don't know why we can't do it again. And that it was done way back.
And guess what we found?
Before computers were really very good.
Yeah. Now it's a little tiny. Everything can be way lighter, and we have carbon fiber.
We found some rocks.
Yeah, we found some rocks, and we brought them back.
Some moon dust.
And they chipped on them a little bit.
Yeah.
And said, yep, they're rocks. You know?
But anyway, so they're still planning on going to the moon.
All right, well, that's good, whatever.
So, and then the White House proposes $1.8 trillion plan for children and families. Now, I don't know
if that's part of the stimulus.
If this is so we had been talking about an infrastructure bill for $1.8 trillion. Is this separate from that? So then you're talking
$4 trillion,
$3.6 trillion combined. So, but we'll find out tonight because we'll tell you in a minute why you'll find out tonight. Okay,
boy, that's getting smaller.
Yes, it is. Okay, so tonight he's going to do his first joint address to Congress.
Okay.
At 9:00 Eastern. 8:00 Central. So we'll be watching it so that you don't have to, and we'll give you a wrap up of everything that he said on Friday. No, there's nothing fun today.
Nothing fun today?
No, right. I don't know. Okay, so these grocery store items are reportedly about to get more expensive, and you will relate to a few of these. Okay.
Yep, I already knew this was coming.
Wine, beer, and liquor.
Okay.
Tampons, diapers, and toilet paper.
Okay.
Toilet paper was pretty expensive because I had to buy some today.
Yeah.
Potted plants, flowers, and home gardening supplies. Isn't that interesting? Because they don't want you growing your own vegetables because you won't be dependent on the government if you do that.
Yep.
Lumber. We've been talking about
anything that makes you self-sufficient or better yourself.
Yes.
They're going to raise the price on it.
Refrigerators and major appliances.
Okay.
Good thing we have an extra set of washer and dryer in our garage.
Yeah. Which I got for free. And the washer worked. The dryer, they said, just wouldn't come on, which is probably an easy fix for me.
Probably.
But they're the identical set to
what
my
we
other
have.
one. So I can either use them for parts or swap them out down the road.
Yeah.
It was smart. It just doesn't take up that much room.
No, it doesn't. Used cars and houses, which houses right now can stay high for a few more years. Because we need to sell one in about 3 or 4 years.
Yeah. Once my son gets out of college, then we'll offload that and make, hopefully,
a nice...
Either break even or make a nice little chunk of change on that one.
Yeah. So, things that have gotten less expensive. Clothes and shoes. Interest rates on loans. Electronics and computer equipment. And then it says these patterns aren't permanent.
That is not true.
Some parts of the computer.
Most of the computer parts have gone up. And all the chips and everything and the graphics cards and all the gamers out there are freaking out because the graphics cards
that's not true.
Are through the roof and you can't even find them right now.
Yeah, well, we're going to get to that too.
In fact, I'm going to bore the people for a second.
Okay.
The computer that we bought for $400, which is really good, Ryzen 7. It's got a Radeon RX 580. I don't want to bore the people too much, but the graphics card alone is worth more than the $400 that I bought it all for. Just the graphics alone, because people can't get graphics cards, and it's not a bad graphics card. It's not the newer one, but it's worth something right now. So that's just how crazy it's getting out there. So our $400 deal was
a really good deal.
It was either that or we were getting up into $1,500 to $2,000 to get almost something that's a little bit better than that, but a little bit better for $1,500 compared to $400. Go ahead.
Okay, so
sorry about that, people. I just
that's
had
okay. That's all right. All right. So again, Biden's joint address to Congress will have a smaller crowd, less fanfare. So because of the COVID, there won't be as many people in the chamber or any of that stuff. So again, we'll check it out tonight, so you don't have to.
Yeah.
And then Michael Collins, who was the third man of the moon landing, he died at 90. So
Michael Collins, yeah, he was, and I'm trying to think if he was one of the. Michael Collins, is he the one that also believed in the UFOs and stuff?
Oh, I don't know.
I think it is, but I could be wrong there. But listen to me. Space people live a long time, man.
Yeah.
You know, all the moon mission people, you know, they're living into their 90s. So going into space, at least for a little while, is maybe beneficial. But maybe these guys just stayed in great shape.
And they probably had really
they were
good
athletes
health
to become
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Best care.
Yeah.
So anyway, okay, and then it's about to get worse. The supply chains explode. As price doesn't even matter anymore. There's a shortage of ships to put the containers on, and they can't get them here. When I went to the store today, you want to know the one thing I couldn't find? And I didn't go to the rice and find it in the big packages to see if it was short that way. But I was looking for the rice like in the frozen that you just throw in the microwave.
You always like things that are super easy and expensive.
The only thing I could find was cauliflower rice. I couldn't find rice.
Really?
Frozen.
No kidding. Wow.
Somebody tell me if there's a shortage of rice.
And remember what I said. The forefathers screwed up. We should have stayed self-sufficient as a country. You know, we can sell our stuff to other countries. Yeah. But we should have just pretty much put we could maybe buy stuff from other countries, but we should always have been self-sufficient as a country. But and then again, if we don't make it here in America and we get it all in, then they have the industry and industrial equipment to kick our butt in a war. So
yes,
I don't know.
Yeah, so that's that. And then here you go, as they're talking about the magnetic poles, and that the last time they shifted, that it caused extinction, right? And that it could happen again. And there was something that I read today that said it was 45,000 years ago or whatever, which I don't believe the planet's that old, but that's a different story for a different day.
That's good. I mean, I feel sorry for the youngins.
Yes. Yes.
But we lived a good life, right? And what do we got to look forward to right now?
I don't know. Hopefully they can figure it out and adapt. And
two old people on a couch. I mean, we got that to look forward to, and sitting on our porch. So that's what we do. Anyway,
Karen's wanting us to wrap it up today. She has
some
stuff to
Karen, for all the new subscribers, is our lovely producer. She leans a little bit on the liberal side, but we love her anyways, you know, and she's growowing on us more.
She is, and she's been doing her job pretty good because we haven't been having to get onto her at all. She's been making everything click here in our
Fred
studio.
and I have been busy.
Yes.
So we haven't put out a Grumpy Grandpa Patriot show in a while, but
we're going to either tomorrow or over the weekend.
I think it's, Fred likes a little, and I go, Fred, you can't, and he's hard to find right now.
Yeah. So anyway, but we'll find him. So anyway, that's all we have today. But Friday we'll be talking about our meetup that we're having downtown. We're calling it Burger Day.
Oh yeah, Burger Day.
Yeah. So that will be Saturday.
I might have,
overstepped your bounds.
Overstepped. You'll find out. I mean, on my one video, a couple videos back, Burger Day. Anybody from El Reno knows I'm probably full of it.
Yeah,
but
he is full of it. So anyway.
But we're going to have some fun with it.
But we are going to have some fun with it, and we'll be down there doing some filming of it. So maybe that will be our Grumpy Grandpa for the week, too.
That could be, too.
Yeah. So we'll see. All right. We'll go down there and make a presence. And
well, you look lovely today, and you match the set.
Yeah, and I'm starting to sweat.
Lights, red, white, and blue.
It's humid around here today.
I know. It is muggy today. We should turn on the air conditioner, maybe.
Yeah. So anyway, it seems like we go from cold to heat. No in between. So anyway, we're going to wrap this up. We'll be back for wrap up Friday.
Like I talk, again, whenever we're talking, these are all our opinions.
They are.
So you give us the
Yeah. Oh, everybody always do your own research and be prepared.
Don't always rely on us.
No.